Hey YouTube, I wanted to go ahead and do Carson's 1 month update. He's actually 6 weeks today. Yay, baby Carson. So this video is for, excuse me, for 1 month. I tried to make a list so I wouldn't ramble, but I don't know where it is. So now that he's 6 weeks, I won't be as afraid to take him out. Even though I have been taking him places, it's just that his doctor was saying, to just be maybe at like a small get together or things like that, and to be around family and everything. Not like immediate family because they've all seen him, but like if your family was having like a small dinner or something, she was saying occasions like that she would suggest waiting 6 to 8 weeks. So now that he's 6 weeks, I feel like we've been given the green light to go out and party or something. The other reason I've been waiting to do a lot until 6 weeks is just because she had scared us so bad. She was saying that, like if a baby gets sick or runs a fever before 6 to 8 weeks, when you bring them into the ER, they have to keep them and run a catheter, and just all this awful stuff. I had someone tell me it wasn't true or whatever. It did freak me out when she told me because, I would hesitate to like take his temperature and stuff because I didn't want to take him to the emergency room. But thanks be to God, I didn't have any emergency room problems before now. I'll go ahead and start off with his sleeping. At 10 or anytime after 10 at night, my husband and I do our bedtime routine with him, and that is bathing him, and I usually play music while I rub him down with that purple Johnson's calming lotion. So my husband bathes him, I rub him down, I do like a little baby massage. While I'm doing that, it's music playing. I then go ahead and wrap him up in a blanket. I used to swaddle him, but he doesn't like his arms in, so once I get him sleep, once I put him down, when I used to swaddle him, he would try to get his arms out and that would wake him up. So I just wrap him in a blanket after I get finished rubbing the lotion on him. At that point, I'll, read a story, or either I'll play some music while I'm feeding him. I know some people feed before the bath. I feed after the bath because, the bottle, the food, the sucking, it just knocks him out. He does have two bassinets, one up front and one in our room. But he sleeps with us at night. He's actually right here sleeping next to me. He doesn't sleep like that in the bed because that's dangerous. Well, any sleeping in the bed is dangerous, but a lot of people co-sleep with their infants. You just have to be smart about it. Because it's your baby, you can co-sleep with your baby if you want to. The boppy pillow that you use for like breastfeeding and to sit them in and things like that, he actually sleeps in the boppy pillow. We find that because it's round, it probably feels like your arms, so maybe that's why it's so soothing for him. So he gets his longest stretches of sleep in the boppy pillow. Now, as far as the bassinets, I use those for naps throughout the day. His longest nap has been 3.5 hours, but he hasn't done that lately. He's been chopping his naps down from anywhere between 2 hours down to like maybe 45 minutes. So yeah, that's his sleeping. Oh, we do the bedtime routine at like 10 or 10ish or 10:30. Usually between like 11 or 12 he sleep, and he'll go to about 3 or 4. Then he's back up. He's usually down at 6, and then he'll sleep till 8 or 9. Lately, I guess with him being 6 weeks, with the whole little growth spurt thing or whatever, one night we did like the bed routine at like 10 something. He didn't go to sleep until 1. He was up at 3:45 Didn't go back to sleep until almost 7, and that particular time he didn't get up until 10 a.m. So, it fluctuates, and, my husband works, and he's pretty busy, so it's usually me up with him at night, and it gets frustrating. Sometimes I cry, or, I'm so asleep, I'm like delirious and things like that. But it doesn't happen every night, and I know it's just, a milestone for him. But yes, Carson will wake up and not go to sleep. He fights sleep. He takes little cat naps, and he's like crazy with it. I have a story at least every day about it. I've told him many times that he's not getting anything for Christmas if he doesn't cut it out. His eating. I have breast milk in the freezer. Um, he's not breastfeeding anymore. It's not him, it's me. I've decided that breastfeeding wasn't working for me. Honestly, it had me very stressed out. I shared that with my husband, and we talked about it, and my husband told me he would like me to pump as long as I have my milk supply. Honestly, I have not pumped in the last 4 days. I don't have any engorgement, so I know, my milk supply is leaving. I felt bad about stopping at first, but I paid more attention to how the stress of trying to breastfeed was affecting me. I had no problem with pumping, even though I didn't get a lot of chances to pump, which was stressful too. So I just, said I wanted to do what was comfortable for me and my family. So no, I'm not breastfeeding anymore. He's not latching anymore. I do have some breast milk in the freezer. I haven't pumped in a couple days. I will keep pumping because my milk isn't all the way gone. I just know it's like, diminishing or whatever you call it. He was on Enfamil newborn, and within the last week I have switched him to Enfamil Gentlelise. It's for babies with fussiness and gas. I have to say he's been doing okay. He still has his moments, but as you all know, he has a little bit of colic. Um, I say a little bit of colic because I've YouTube babies with colic, and my goddaughter had colic, and they will cry and cry and cry and cry. Really, nothing settles them, and he's not like that. He just gets really fussy where if you're holding him, that won't work anymore, or you have to do this, or you have to put him in this position, or he wants the pacifier, or he wants a song or the swing. So he just gets fussy. It's not like he cries for hours and hours. He doesn't do that. Um, he has a doctor's appointment on May 14th, so I don't have any like weight or vital signs or anything to update you guys on.